If there's another area that I could pick and really focus on in the things that I learned from my dad, it's what I've described as this: leaders develop leaders and not followers. I think this was really key for Dad. Um, he really focused on making sure people could go on, achieve what they wanted to achieve in life without really relying on him. He made sure that he educated them where he could. He made sure that he gave all the encouragement that was necessary, where he needed to give people platforms so they could become known. He did that. I remember so many young Anglican preachers that came across his way, that he gave platforms to and said, this person has a gift that needs to be out there. And not just Anglican preachers. There are also Pentecostal preachers that happened with, because Dad had this way of reaching out beyond denominational barriers. As long as there was a genuineness for the things of God in you, and Dad recognized that, anything you wanted to make progress in what you were doing, Dad always looked out and made sure that that was available to you. Now, there's an important point I need to make here, and that is this. Even though Dad helped a lot of people in that sense, and when I say help, it also included financial support, cases where maybe people were starting their ministries or people needed money for some training of one type or another. Dad always made sure that he sowed a seed in that direction. However, a lot of the stories of the people that they impacted, my mom was also with him on this, and we'll touch on that later. But some of the people he impacted, we never knew of those stories until those people themselves mentioned the stories to us. And I think that is phenomenal, because it demonstrated the fact that he wasn't doing this so people could see, oh, see what Reverend Akinyemi is doing. He's supporting all these people. No, they were doing it not really caring who was watching, not really caring what other people thought about what they were doing. They were doing it because they felt it was necessary for it to be done. And Dad really worked on developing other people. And I think that growing up, my dad started to learn about leadership quite early. My grandfather died and when he was young, and he took over the leadership of the family and leading the other 7 siblings along. And today, they are all leaders in their field. And I think in one way or another, my dad has represented, has had a major influence in their lives. And I've spoken to almost all of them about this, and everybody has recognized that fact. So what I would say is this: look, it wasn't like there was a cash pot somewhere. From the little I know that he made sure that there was a certain portion of that dedicated towards building other people, developing other people, and ensuring that they were equipped to carry out the will of God on their lives. And what I would say is this: whatever you have, start from where you are. Leadership does not begin by waiting for the perfect circumstances to emerge. Leadership begins by taking responsibility where you are today and making a difference with what you have today.